Welcome back to Adult Play Therapy Uncensored. I'm your host, the original John 20.
It's Jerry P.
Hey man, and we are sitting here, of course, in Cedar Hill, Texas at the beautiful Hooters, man. We are chilling. You know what I'm saying? You hear the noise in the background, you know, they still got activities popping off in here. The waitresses are looking good, nice and thick, you know what I'm talking about, the outfits.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
They got the drinks poured and the wings popping. So y'all come on, go and enjoy it.
Yeah, man, come kick it with us one time, man. Come be a part of the studio audience, maybe even be on the show, give your perspective. You know, we here every Thursday, 7 o'clock. Come holler at us.
Now remember, this is a pre-recorded show.
Yeah.
But pretty soon, we'll be going live and direct. You know what I'm saying? So we got big things happening. So y'all just continue to enjoy what you got going on with us and enjoy being part of what we got happening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Topic number 2.
Topic number 2.
What we got, John? Holler at him. Holler at him.
Topic number 2 is, in a relationship, how do you deal with a partner who has past issues and a bunch of broken pieces?
That's a good one.
Meaning, they have setbacks that they have not quite yet gotten over. They still have triggers that make them feel a certain type of way.
Yeah.
How do you overcome those hurdles, those obstacles?
That's a deep question, man.
Do you tolerate it? Do you
It's
just
a
say, hey, deuces, I gotta get this?
That's a multifaceted answer, bro. Because
No, she's a baddie. 32, 24, 36. You know?
and what's crazy is no matter how bad she is, when you're going down the path of destruction, whether it's self-inflicted or, you know, the elements, you become less and less attractive to me.
Hold on. What if she get, hey, something break through a straw and don't get tied?
Not saying that I want to appreciate that.
And she can bust it wide open whenever, wherever, however.
But after that post-nut clarity, you'll be like, I shouldn't have did this shit. You know what? It depends on how bad it is. It depends on how bad it is, man.
Crazies, bro. And you know something always very crazy.
Some straight zombies. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah,
crazy women that are a little off.
Yeah.
Are on.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's God.
So
that's a test. He's testing you. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I feel that test multiple times.
Yeah, I think we all have. I think every man in this world, every woman has been down a path where it's like, I know I don't need to, I know I shouldn't have, but I got to. I can
last one more day.
One more day.
One more day comes into 2-3 months and then 2 months.
So we praying to God, and I'm gonna change tomorrow, man. I'm gonna change tomorrow. But yeah, that's deep though, because man, when people fall into those coping mechanisms, whatever it is, whether it be, you know, whatever it is.
No, let's break up something. Let's do it like that.
Okay.
We're on a serious show, so let's break up something.
Let's do it.
We're gonna joke down. Now we're gonna hit y'all. All right, like a woman who's been raped in the past. Now, I've been with some women who've been raped.
That's a fine.
They are sexually up, but at times.
Yeah.
And then at times, you're thinking, wow, you so up today, and when I reach over to touch you, you jump. You scared, you flinch, you know what I'm saying? You're like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And it's like that trauma is in their mind. And then I've noticed, I'm like, yo, so do you have to be drunk, or do you have to be high in order to break those walls down, in order to be the way you were with me or you are with me?
Yeah.
Like, what is the situation?
That's interesting, man. Because that trauma is so deep that, I mean, I feel like people either go one or two ways with it. Either you're a woman that has been, or a person that has been through that kind of trauma is so over the top sexually that it's crazy, or it's just so much of a recluse that it's like, oh, okay,
held back.
Yeah, because the situation I was in with a particular woman, it was the latter. She was kind of recluse when it came to that. So I was like, you know, what's that about? And come to find out, you know, she's been touched on it. You know, and that's unfortunate because if you don't face that trauma is going to take over everything.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it, bro. I've seen it, and it's like it's confusing to your partner.
It is.
You know?
It is, and that'll consume the relationship because all of it will be about, you know, you being in a moment of, not even in a moment, but being in a status of unknowing. Like, what do you do with that?
Right.
It's different if I know you feel sad, or I know you feel bleak, or you're mad, or you're happy right now. But in a moment of uncertainty, it's like, damn, what do you even do with that?
You're cold. You don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's go to another one. Let's go to like cheating. A woman who's been cheated on, traumatized. Maybe she's been cheated on with her sister. You know what I'm saying? Or a mother. You know what I'm saying? I met a female who mother. This is crazy.
Okay.
I met a female who was pregnant. Okay. She was pregnant by her boyfriend. Well, she was pregnant by her mother's boyfriend. Let me give it to you.
Okay.
It was her boyfriend slept with her mother.
Okay.
Got her pregnant. Didn't know she was pregnant until she found out she was pregnant. But he was still with her mother. This dude would sneak in the door, sneak in the window in his mother's bedroom, whatever, to be with her mother. Her mother clearly knew what was up.
It's a predator, right?
You know what I'm saying? But her mother was taking, no, she's grown. She's in her 30s. Her boyfriend's in his 40s, her mother in his 60s. I guess she's that bad. He was with her, but then it's like, oh, mother, you know what I'm saying? The next thing was mom and him together. And it's so bad that they would like lock the deadbolt on the house when she'd leave and come home, try to lock the door with the key, and they got another deadbolt on the door locked because he'd be in there with her mother and parked down the street, around the corner, like different things like that to try to pretend like he's not around. And it's, oh, I accidentally do that after he climbs out the back window and runs around. I guess he comes knock on the door like, hey, I'm here. What's up,
Say, man, first of all, she needs to move out.
But she did.
She needs to get on those plates.
Yeah, but obviously that's still hard.
Yeah, that's hard though. That's hard.
Now she's clingy to you. She's with you now. She's clingy. You know what I'm saying? You treat her well, and she always want to be there. But when you're gone, she's always thinking, well, where you been?
I've been through that before too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I've been through that. Well, not that particular situation, but a very clingy person. And that also had a genesis to where that came from. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I don't really deal with it. I try to maybe a couple times put you at ease, let you know, hey, you don't have to do that. This is why you don't have to do that. Let me show you by my actions. And if you continue to do that, then that's just something you got to work out on your own.
But you know, a lot of stuff takes time. I feel like a lot of people can't find love because they're caught in it. And maybe there's not enough patient people around to help them deal through it. That's why a lot of people find themselves dealing with those issues by themselves.
That's true, because with me, those kind of coping mechanisms, like if it puts you at ease to always question me and all that kind of stuff, that kind of a person helps me to realize how short life is and how much I don't need to be around your ass. Like that's just me. That makes me, when I see those red flags, I collect them and I wave a collective red flag like this is why we ain't together. You know what I'm saying? This is why.
And see how so much different.
Yeah.
Because I sit up in that crap and I try to help coach someone out of their trauma. Which, like you say, causes me to have trauma. And then I'm unhappy because it's like, oh God, if I see another woman, if I hear another incident, it's like,
that starts to tear away at you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. This is just me. This is just my opinion.
Oh, I get it.
You know,
some people are stronger than others. I've always said that. Some people are stronger than others.
I wouldn't say it's stronger. What I would say is this. I used to be that way too, but the reason I was like that, the reason I was so patient with people during their trauma was because that's what I needed for my trauma. Yeah, I needed somebody to be that patient and nobody was.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, this is what I want to, this is the reciprocity that I want for my trauma. So that's why. Why do you think, okay, I was going to say that. Why do you think it's like that with you?
Like I tell you all the time, I didn't grow up the best, you know what I'm saying? So, and it doesn't matter how people try to paint certain pictures, you know, the way I grew up and the way I am is a reflection of the way I grew up. You know, I feel like certain people need certain type of attention because I probably didn't receive that attention. I tell you all the time, the reason why I treat my kids a certain way is because I've been treated that way. The reason I got expectations from my kids is because I don't think no one took the time to really give me solid or have solid expectations from me. So I was always trying to prove myself, and I probably wasn't proving myself in a way that anybody gave a damn about.
That's
You know what I'm
interesting.
saying?
That's
Who cares
deep.
about you being the fastest, the strongest, the smartest? In reality, I just want you to be, I don't know.
On the pat on the back.
Yeah, I don't
A hug,
you
you
know,
get like a cheer on or something like that.
Yeah, so you constantly running into brick walls trying to say, hey, do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You try to be a achiever in this.
Right.
How many gold medals can I bring home before you actually say, good job? You know
Good
what
job.
I'm saying?
No, that's real. That's real. No, because I mean, so with the person that is with the person dealing with all this trauma, do you think they're with that person because they see themselves in that person in some ways?
I think so. Or they see the fact that, like you said,
Or the detriment that they'll cause?
giving me the attention.
Yeah.
So why
The
should I
patience,
turn them away?
Yeah. That's interesting, bro. That's real. So what we've covered the cheating thing, the person's been cheated on, the person's been raped. What about drugs?
There you go. What about drugs? Yeah, drugs, you know, we had a segment on drugs too, so yeah, I wish. What about drugs?
Drug, alcohol abuse, all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they were the same thing.
Yeah.
But I'm always trying to figure out why do they run in that direction. Now I can understand why someone is scared because they've been cheated on, so it's hard for them to go to sleep. Like it's hard for them to say, hey, I'm invite you to mine. Stay at my house. No, I'm going home tonight. And you're like, but we've been dating for a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like they just, you know, you and they in bed with you, they're so wrapped up in their blankets. But drugs, I don't know what it is. Like, what puts them in that position all the time it isn't trauma. Some people
Just want an escape.
just not always an escape. Some people do it and like, whoa, I like this feeling.
Yeah.
I like looking like shit and feeling like shit later. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole roller coaster aspects of this journey that I'm on.
Right.
I think some people just find themselves in that.
But I guess this is like, where's the boundary to that though? Where's the cutoff? Where's the limit to that though? Because I like sex. I like, you know, having an orgasm, but I'm not a gigolo, so I can experience that 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
More like on the financial aspect. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But well, I mean, like I'm not like a woman who likes to have an orgasm or something like that.
Right.
But so she decides to be a prostitute because she can get several different at any time, any kind of way. You know, so there has to be like a threshold to where it's like, okay, this is too far.
And I don't know. I think it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that segment. See, that right there is something. Like I said, those are broken pieces. It's like, yeah, I'm with this woman, but her job is, like, she's OnlyFans, sleeping with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And she just said, hey, because I like doing it, I'm going to also make some money doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I get to do it with a bunch of guys and get paid for it as well. I mean, to us, it's sickening, but to her, it's my reality. I like doing it. So it's like, how can you change someone who likes doing what they do?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I am a sex addict. But I had to break myself from that. But it's still, I'm not all the way broke. It's like I kind of ball it up and I put it in a metal box and I wrap it with chain and I put it, I'm hanging it over the lava or something. You know, it's like, it's instead of shaking it.
But why do you feel like there's a need to do that though?
There's a need to do it because if I don't, then I'll be back the way I used to be with a whole bunch of different females around me. I won't be focused on the destination I need to go in, which, you know, you and I have already talked about where I'm trying to achieve. So it's like I'm constantly looking for that mate, that one who's got the same drive as me, that we can just have this same love and passion through the rest of my life. You know, it's just, that's a piece of my broken glass. It's because I've been with people. Even recently when I try to be with someone and try to commit to them, and you know, you meet them head on, and you try to meet them and you try to give yourself to them and show them, yo, this is me. And the first thing they do is look at you like, God, dog, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And you're like, well,
that's a lot for you.
Yeah,
that's a lot for you.
I haven't done this in a while, and I'm trying to share this with you, and I'm telling you, yeah, this is me. And it's like, well, I'm gonna have to process it because I don't know if I'm gonna handle that. You know? Man,
that's interesting though, because should people limit themselves? If this is like what, like you said, the sex thing for you, should you really have to, like you said, chain the box and throw it in the box?
Back for other people,
yeah.
I have. And I mean, I feel like, you know, in order to find happiness, sometimes we have to make personal sacrifices.
Yeah. I guess that's true. Because my broken pieces that I dealt with for the majority of my life, my broken pieces was being too accommodating and being a people pleaser, putting myself last, all that kind of stuff. I was big on that. Even with my first marriage, I was big on that. And I had a bit of an identity issue because I was like, at my core, I wanted to do everything. I wanted it to look like this. I wanted us to be, the picture perfect family and all that kind of stuff. When in reality, that wasn't the kind of love that she needed.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even the kind of love that I wanted. It was just what I thought looked nice.
Same here.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you there. That's another piece of shard to me. I mean, it even happened now to this point, to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sitting taking care of the kids and I'm allowing their mothers to keep their freedom, to where they can do whatever they need to do freely. Like, there's no financial strains with them. But with me, it's always a struggle. You see what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure that, like you said, you want this specific image. You know what I'm saying?
And even when it came to, like, we're speaking of mothers, my mama, it got to the point with me, I'm like, I had to have a conversation with her. I'm like, yo, I love you. Especially when I started my own family and started having kids on my own and got remarried and stuff. It's like, look, I love you, but I gotta do me.
Yeah.
I can't be at your every beck and call. I can't be, I can't be your companion. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Because all of that, okay, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. All right, I'll be over there. All right, I'll come do it. That started taking a toll on me because it's like, yo, be a man, bro, man up a little bit because they're taking advantage of me. Now it's like, I'm like the total antithesis of that. If I feel like somebody taking advantage of me, that's your ass. You know what I'm saying? Or I just get away from it. I just get away from it, bro. I just get away from it. Why do you feel like this? Why do you feel that way though?
Maybe because I like the attention. I like feeling needed and some shit. I don't know, bro.
Oh, okay.
I really don't. I'm asking myself the same question, and I've spent a lot of time on myself. And that shit is boring, bro. You go home by yourself, to yourself. You got a phone full of numbers, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they hit you, and you know what I do? Don't respond because you know it's some BS, not possible, You know, it's like, I don't know, man. I just have not yet found a woman, like I said, it just fits me. And then I think I have found a woman, and when I tell you, the drive is amazing. I just feel like there's still broken pieces within her that keeps us from completely being what we need to be to each other. And I feel like we could be that way to each other.
And I guess that's also the thing, though. We all are broken. We all are broken, bro. Like, I'm broken, you broken, everybody's broken. I guess it's just taking the time to configure those pieces and not even with somebody else, like with a mate or something like that, but configure those pieces to where they start to match back up in your own life to where all right, I can take accountability with this. I suck at this. I need to work on this. I'm actually good at this. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of, that self-inventory part of it, and not a lot of people do that.